Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to another session of Qur'anic Arabic Recitation with Tajweed Rules. In this session, we will study these three words of Al-Qaida Nuraniya on page number 13. And this is just a reminder for transliteration purposes. So we are revisiting some of the principles that we have studied before. So the first one is we need to know the knowledge. We need to have the knowledge of articulation points for each letter. The second one is we need to know the characteristics of each letter, sifat of each letter. We have studied only a few of them so far, but we will study the rest in advanced level. The third one is the knowledge of rules attached to individual letter because of its position in a word or words. The fourth one is exercising the tongue and a lot of repetition. So if we are given, for example, we are given a word and we have to apply these steps to make our reading or recitation easy. So the first one is recognizing individual letter. So if we go to here, so individual, the first one is alif, second one is hamza, third one is ba, and next one is dal, and the final one is alif. So we recognized individual letters, step one. In step two, we recognize the harakat that are used. So the harakat would be, or the signs would be here. That's fatha, fatha, fathatain. So we recognize the harakat. And the next one is we have to recognize if the letters, which letters are silent and which aren't. Let's change the color. Okay, blue. Let's see. So if we see here, alif, this is silent, and this one is not. Ba is not silent. Dal is not silent, and alif is silent. So alif is silent, hamza is not silent, ba is not silent, dal is not silent, and alif is silent. So we recognize those ones. And the next one is we apply the rules that attach to individual letter. We will study that in advanced level. Apply the correct sifat. So we have studied only a few of them. One of them would be if the letter is heavy or light. So we apply those rules, and the rest we will study in advanced level. The next one is pronouncing each letter from its correct makhraj, articulation point. And the other one we can add is we count how many syllables are there. For example, here is a, one, ba, two, then. So there are 3 syllables in this word. So if we manage to implement these steps correctly, then our reading and recitation will be very easy. These are not fixed rules you can add or subtract to it. These are just general guidelines for recitation or reading the Arabic. So the first word we have is wasaqa, and wasaqa has 3 syllables. The first one is waw fatha wa. Waw is not silent and it has fatha, and waw is a light letter. Waw fatha wa, waw fatha wa. So the second syllable we have is sin fatha sa. Sin is not silent and it has fatha, and sin is a light letter. Sin fatha sa, sin fatha sa. So now we combine these 2 syllables and then we have wasa, 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 wasa. So the third syllable we have is qaf fatha qa. Qaf is not silent and it has fatha, and qaf is a heavy letter. Qaf fatha qa, qaf fatha qa. So now we combine these 3 syllables and we have wasaqa, 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 wasaqa. So the next word we have is waqaba, and it has 3 syllables. The first syllable is waw fatha wa. Waw is not silent, it has fatha, and waw is a light letter. Waw fatha wa, waw fatha wa. So the second syllable we have qaf fatha qa. Qaf is not silent, it has fatha, and qaf is a heavy letter. Qaf fatha qa, qaf fatha qa. So now we combine these 2 syllables and we have waqa, 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 waqa. The third syllable we have is ba fatha ba. Ba is not silent, it has fatha, and ba is a light letter. Ba fatha ba, ba fatha ba. So now we combine these three syllables and we have waqaba, 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 waqaba. The next word we have is walada. It has three syllables, and the first one is waw fatha wa. Waw is not silent, it has fatha, and waw is a light letter. Waw fatha wa, waw fatha wa. So next syllable we have is lam fatha la. Lam is not silent, it has fatha, and lam is light in this case. Lam fatha la, lam fatha la. So now we combine these two syllables and we have wala, 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 wala. The third syllable we have is dal fatha da. Dal is not silent, it has fatha, and dal is a light letter. Dal fatha da, dal fatha da. So now we combine these three syllables and we have walada, 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 walada. So the next three slides would be sounds only without spellings. Wasaqa, 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 wasaqa. Waqaba, 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 waqaba. Walada, 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 walada. So this is the end of this session. In next session we will practice those three words 10 times without explanation, just to give you enough practice. We will see you in next session inshallah. Until then, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.